Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone around our beautiful planet. Well, let's get the date in. Today is June 22nd, 2014. Happy beloved solstice, and welcome to Dr. Kathryn May's Blog Talk Radio program, Channel Panel. The call on Sunday is with beloved Sananda, and this is his training for Ascension and healing call. So welcome, everyone. We're looking forward to a wonderful call with Sananda on a very auspicious weekend, and we are looking forward to hearing how your wonderful tour is going up in Toronto. Kathryn, why don't you tell us about it?
It's been an amazing time. Every time I think these tours just, these meetings just can't get any more exciting and wonderful. A whole new group of people come, and it was amazing. The energy we stirred up this morning was just phenomenal. And such loving, open, wonderful people. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse because I've been talking nonstop for 3 days now.
I imagine so.
But we did a Lady Portia God and Guest, and Lady Portia and Saint Germain both came in to talk to each other. It was really fun.
That's a trick.
I had that. Yeah. I tried to videotape it, and the camera died. So unfortunately, but we do have it in an audio tape, so that'll be fun to put out for everybody to hear. And all day yesterday, from morning until night. We were doing visual centering workshop and individual sessions, and it's so moving when people come to the workshop and then they have an individual session, either somewhere around that. It's just so profound, and people. It's just watching people blossom. It's just so beautiful. I feel so blessed to be able to do this work. So the groups are growing. The wonderful people who are going to keep in touch with us. It's going to be just great. And of course, Gabriella couldn't be here, but today she called just as I was going into the healing session. And Sananda comes through my hands and speaks, sends his love and his energy and speaks to each person individually. And it is so moving. There are just tears of joy for every single person who comes that I feel. I feel Sananda's tears of joy. So I just came back to drink a gallon of water in his place.
Well, I don't know if you had a chance to, I'm sure you didn't have a chance to have somebody show you on the Healing for Ascension Facebook page, but oh my goodness, Gabriella took a picture of herself outside in nature getting ready to do the Pillar of Light, and she took a before and after of herself. The after picture is surrounded in rays of rainbow colors. It is stunning. It was just stunning, and people were just commenting left and right. It just shows you how loved and held we are, and how much power we hold when we do our Pillar of Light work. And it was just out in the sun for everybody to see. So I hope everybody goes to the Healing for Ascension tour page and look at that, because it's available to everybody when we do that kind of light. It's beautiful.
Well, Gabriella called me as I was walking in, and she told me she was going to do the Pillar of Light. And she walked into the room. She told me she was outside, and she was going to start doing the Pillar of Light for all of us. And when I walked into the room, I felt like I was going to be blown away. It was so powerful. And Michael and Lonnie are here, and they were also doing the Pillar of Light. And another woman whose name is Mariana helped with that, and it was powerful. It's practically, they just lit up the room.
I imagine so. Well, with Michael, of course, hello, Michael and Lonnie. Michael is doing this amazing thread on Facebook. It's got over 1,000 comments with doing this loving blast of energy every 5 minutes on the hour to the RV grid and just lighting it up. And it's been going for over 3 or 4 days. And I have a special request from the group to honor the...
It's now 6 days.
Yeah.
Today's day 7. Wow.
Day 7. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, that is brilliant. So 5 minutes at the top of the hour, every hour. And it's been going.
And he is just saying, okay, guys, get ready. And they just blast it. And today I posted that we did a meditation this morning here in Rutledge, where Kathryn and her group have come in Eva's studio. And we, at the end, I said, all right, guys, in honor of Michael and Lonnie and Kathryn up there in Canada, we're going to blast this grid. So we just took all our energy and just shot it up there and put gemstones around the world on that grid. So we had fun.
Oh, Michael's spirit.
Oh, it was great.
That's a brilliant idea.
Oh, it was wonderful.
It's fabulous. Every hour on the hour for 5 minutes. And he has been doing it every hour for 18 hours a day.
Oh, my goodness.
And then he turns it over to those on the other side of the world for a couple of hours, right? And they keep it going. they keep it going in Syria and Australia, and then he gets up in the morning and starts it again.
Oh,
so it's
my
been
goodness.
going round the clock for 7 days. 6 days, today's the 7th. That is so fabulous. This team is just brilliant. Oh, my goodness. Well, we had a fabulous time with Sananda this morning. We're in King City, which is just north of Toronto, in a lovely retreat center that's called It's All About You. And a lot of people came who live nearby here, and they didn't know about it. But they said, oh, wow, it's hidden behind some trees in a pond, and there's this lovely house and beautiful space in the yard to sit outdoors, and it's just been delightful.
Mm.
So that's the initial news. We've met people that I know we're going to keep in touch with. We've already been asked to come back here.
Mm.
So we have lots of good things ahead.
Oh, wonderful.
I am going to try to videotape some of the work that we do on these tours, because eventually I hope that we will have a live feed so that when we do the channeling sessions, people can log in and be with us.
Oh, that would be magical.
Yeah, we need some help with the technology to do that. So I have a request here from someone who wants to be included in the healing. And she sent me a long description to give background for what it is. But I think it's a very common thing, and I want to include her and her to send help for her. So this is, we printed it out, and I just realized there's no name on it. But she knows who she is. I think I remember it was a female person. So she's describing that her system is overloaded because of inflammation. And she said it could be labeled, oh, her name is Lori. Thank you. Lonnie's on it. It's Lori. Okay. Her lymphatic system is overloaded because she's had mold allergies and reactions to mold and mycotoxins. So living in a house that has any kind of mold, and I know this personally, I once lived in a Victorian house that had a terribly musty basement that was right under my office. And I would start to feel these woozy feelings, and I realized after a while it was the molds that were seeping up from the basement. I eventually had to move, but I'm very aware of what this feels like. It can be awful if you have an overload like that, and it's in a lot of the food that you eat, especially if you're vegetarian, things like grains and nuts and dried fruit, so it can cause tremendous pain. But I can also reassure Lori that I recovered completely, absolutely, have no more reaction at all, because I did a cleanse and I built up my immune system by raising vibrations. And when you raise your vibrations, it strengthens your immune system. So this is what's suggested. She's asking, what do the masters suggest? This is what they suggest as the treatment. She knows about all the things like charcoal, activated charcoal, filtering, and oil of oregano, and so on. But she's looking for a permanent solution and she believes in miracles. So I will tell you, Lori, I experienced that miracle. I, of course, didn't have the allergy for many years as she has, but you do have to get the mold out of your environment. You can't live in a place that's moldy and overcome the allergies as quickly. But raising your vibration is going to bring the magical cure. So let's ask Sananda what he recommends. Did we have any other announcements, Meg? Did I leave anything out?
No, I can't think of anything. I think we're enjoying hearing how your trip is going, and we'll always listen for the next trip coming up. I think we've got the Facebook page covered, so I think we're good.
Okay. I was just told someone who didn't know about this trip and lives right here because he said that it scrolls down on the Facebook page and you can't find it. So he had to go search for it, and he managed to get here today. But we do need our website, our webmaster back. So he should be back soon. And then we will, I'm sure he'll be bringing the website up to date quickly. So let's see what Sananda wants to talk about today. Let's just give them our website, which is whoneedslight.org. I've been getting messages from people saying, your website's down, and they were trying the .net, which is no longer active. My original website is whoneedslight.org. So that's where you'll find us. The basic things are there. People who are reading When God Pinched My Toe and working their way through it. the first 175 or so messages are under When God Pinched My Toe, and then there are others that are now under current messages. And we're going to be upgrading that and fixing it so that everything is there. I've been told I'm to put all the recent messages in that collection as well. And we're going to publish it eventually. So it probably will be 2 or 3 books because it's now, the page numbers are up there. So we are going to have ebooks. We're going to publish. So as soon as we can get some editing and, rearranging done, those will come out. So that's the news from Who Needs Light.
I know, Kathryn, sometimes that you say after the Sananda call you like it just to keep that current energy going. We do have only one call here. I didn't know if you'd like to see what that one person has to say before you started the message so we could just end with Sananda's call, or whether you'd like to just go ahead.
Yeah, let's just take this one.
Okay.
And yes, I think at the end we will not take any questions.
Very good.
So
okay. Let's just see what this person has on them. Yeah, I'm opening up area code 978, ending in 0318.
Hi. This is Rebecca in Massachusetts.
Hi, Rebecca.
And it's wonderful to have you guys on today, and there's been so much work on the grid. It's been so phenomenal, and so thank you to all out there working on it. I really just have a technical question, and I'm wondering if maybe there's some way to make Kathryn's voice clearer because it's muffled a lot of the time.
All right. I'm calling on my iPhone, and I have 3 bars. Let me see if I had it on speakerphone. Let's see. Is that any better?
That sounds good.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that because it's really difficult to have to listen if it's muffled. So are you hearing me okay now?
I am. It's much better. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you so. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's probably it. I had it on speakerphone, and that sometimes reduces the sound quality.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad we got that in before we started. We want to hear every word.
Yes, thank you, folks. We do appreciate that, because we do want it to be as clear as possible.
All right.
All right.
Kathryn,
So,
you feel ready to settle in?
Yeah. I'm going to get a little drink of water. And I've been channeling Sananda all day. So
I don't think he's far.
He's not far away. He came back here with me from the group meeting. So we'll
Wonderful.
just continue, roll on.
Well, we're glad to be a part of this one. We're like to take part too. So wonderful. We'll give you just a minute. Take a deep breath and get centered, and then I'm sure Sananda's right here with us. Welcome, Sananda, and happy solstice.
Well, greetings, Meg. Thank you, and happy solstice to you. This is, of course, a historic year, but a glorious day, the beginning of summer. In the northern hemisphere, of course, the beginning of winter in the south. Greetings to everyone. We have just completed a beautiful meeting where I was able to speak individually to 24 different beautiful souls. This way of working is so delightful for us to be able to touch all of you through the messages, of course, but to be able to meet with you individually in person is such a lovely thing. Now, we're there for you always. Call on us and you will feel our presence. But it is especially wonderful when a whole group of people come together to welcome us. The energy is so powerful and the light is so bright. We truly enjoy this. And we congratulate all of you who continually come up with brilliant new ideas for how to help, how to do your light work, how to bring your energy together to join in this wonderful project that is the ascension of planet Earth. And you have been lighting up the grid. I assure you it is working. And what a brilliant idea to keep this exercise going all day long, day and night, around the clock. It's brilliant. You're strengthening everything that is of the light. You know this, of course. You know that what you're doing is so valuable. But we like to give you feedback. We like to tell you, because there on the ground you can't see the brilliant light that you're producing. You can feel it, though. You know by the excitement you feel. You know by the love you're feeling for those around you. It is a beautiful thing. We know that you've wanted for such a long time to walk through the door into the paradise that you have been promised. Well, it is happening. It is happening a little differently because of all the timelines you've jumped. It's possible now for all of you to stroll through the door. Because the energies on the planet have risen to such a degree that everyone is beginning to wake up. Now, this might not be obvious to you when you watch your media sources, but you know that they have been programmed like robots. They continue to play the same news over and over again. This does not mean that the news is the same over and over again. It simply means that they're on automatic pilot. So the principles that they have operated by are still in place. But I assure you, the news has actually changed. The fact that they're not noticing it is simply evidence of the difficulties with those systems. Things are changing in the countries that were the most desperate, the most war-torn, are coming together. It warms our hearts to see, in the face of difficulties, far more extreme than anything you experience here in the West, in the face of such difficulties, people are managing to create lives of love and generosity and kindness and tolerance for those around them. It is growing. You have had the view, you know, that a place that has been subjected to war and violence will be ruined and destroyed, and the people will not be able to recover, and it will turn them harsh and unhappy. It's not true. People are pulling together. In areas of the world that have little, people share. In places that seem most destitute and desolate, it brings out such generosity and kindness. And that is what is happening. You don't know of it because it's not advertised. It's not even mentioned in your news. But all around the world, people are beginning to pull together because they feel new hope. They feel the sense of optimism. Sometimes they don't even know what it is they're feeling happy about. They don't know why they feel so hopeful, but they do. And that feeling of joy and love for one another and hopefulness is what brings more love, more prosperity. Even in the darkest places, it is happening. It helps, you know, to have your internet. It helps a great deal. Even those who don't have direct access, it filters. It filters through. People come with news, having heard over their computer that they found available at the library or at the community center, or a friend who has access, or someone who is able to get a Twitter feed. All over the world, the news is traveling, one person to another, one friend to another, one group to another. You're building a brand new network. It's partly because of the internet, but along with the internet have come individuals who reach out to one another. who meet in person, who carry the message. This is what we do when we do the healing work, when we do the group meetings. People who come to our groups become like initiates. They know they came for a reason. They know they have light work to do. They want to do it. They want to meet others who are of like mind. And those others embrace them with open arms. And a new connection is formed. A new network grows. It is truly a lovely thing. These kinds of groups are meeting all over the planet. As I speak to you, a group is growing outdoors. A whole group of people sitting around a computer listening. This is happening around the world. So that I can go everywhere. And you will hear my voice and feel my presence and know that I am with you. What an exciting time this is. I send my love to each and every one of you. You are so focused. You are so concentrated on the new life you want to create for yourselves and others. It is this concentration and this focus that brings it into being. You've been told recently you've been jumping timelines again. So let me continue with that story. You are deeply connected, those of you who have always felt the warmth and the, what shall we call it, familiar vibration of your connection with Mother Terra. You've always known there was something special about your connection with her. And now so many of you are learning to do what you call grounding. You stand with your feet, or you sit in your chair, and you feel the earth beneath your feet. This, beloved ones, is your healing ship. Mother Terra herself is the Starship, which can heal every one of you. You thought, oh, we want a spaceship to land on the surface. Well, yes, we do want that too. And that will come to pass. But in the meantime, you have been given your own ship. The brilliant abundance of loving energy that is the expression of Mother Terra. Place your feet upon her body. Feel the love that she brings to you. Now I will give you a meditation to do to increase the power of that experience for you. Those of you who need healing of any kind, go out If it's a rainy day, take your umbrella. It won't hurt you. Sit. Put your feet on the ground. Feel the love in your heart. If you're in a beautiful place, look around. Look at the trees. Look at the beautiful grasses. See the sky. And let your heart fill with love for the beauty that is the earth. If it's a sunny day where you are, feel the sunshine soaking into your pores, into your body, bringing you nutrition and comfort. Let your heart fill with love, and then take that love. Make a package of it. Put it in a sphere, let's say, and then send that sphere directly down into the earth, right to the center of Gaia's heart. And then wait. What do you feel coming back? What do you feel coming through your feet, your legs, filling your body with love and gratitude? That is Mother Earth sending her love back to you. That is the healing energy that we call Starship Terra. Do not diminish the power. Do not think that just because this is your familiar earth, the one you've known so long, don't think that she is less powerful than others, for she is healing. You have helped with that. And as she heals, she becomes more powerful as well. She is your resource, as she has always been. As she raises her vibration, she becomes more and more powerful, just as you do. More powerful, more loving, more light, and you are receiving the energies from the great central sun. She is receiving them too. All conscious beings are feeling the rising vibration. All conscious beings are welcome to take part in this great celebration. Of course, it's no problem for the animals and the trees and the flowers. They have no argument. They love the feeling of being gifted with this wonderful, bright energy. They enjoy it completely. So, be like the earth you feel under your feet. Open your hearts. Now, even more powerful healing energies are available to you. As we have been teaching, you, beloved ones, are the healers. You are the magnificent healers of planet Earth. So many of you now are learning various kinds of techniques, various kinds of ways to be helpful to others. The basic theories and the practices may vary some, but they are all based on the same principle. You, human beings, are powerful healers. You have learned you can be a powerful healer, you can help others. Now you must learn you can also help yourself. You can be as powerful a healer for yourself as you are for others. Pardon me. You have heard the expression, physician, heal yourself. Well, we are working on that. Kathryn was losing her voice from having talked for so many hours. She called on us this morning. She said, I'm healing my voice, but any help you want to give would be very welcome. And so we help to heal and soothe a bit. And here she is, still talking. So it's working. Of course, your bodies still are at the point where you have finite energy, much less limited than it used to be. You may find yourself needing less and less sleep. You may find you have tremendous stamina. Many of you are feeling that. It's puzzling, isn't it? It's way past bedtime and still you're not tired. The sun is just rising and there you are, jumping out of bed, thinking, I should really be tired, but I'm not. This is another gift that is being given to you. As you raise your vibrations, and as your body is changing to the crystalline base that is the promise, you will need less and less food, less sleep. Always you need pure and nutritious food, but you will need less of it. Enjoy this gift. You will find yourself being very productive, very full of life, full of energy and ideas and creativity. That is the gift that is coming to you, beloved ones. It is what we mean by ascension. It will not be sudden for most of you, but it will be powerful, and it will be evident. You're changing. Your world is changing. And if you can say to yourself or to others, no, it isn't, nothing's changing, I haven't seen anything change. Well, beloved ones, you must have been sleeping. You must have your eyes closed. You must have turned off your intuition. Because these are the things that are changing most powerfully. So open your sights. Let's talk about intuition for a moment. Do you know where it comes from? It is a combination of things, isn't it? It is the light that enters into your pineal gland. It is the light that enters through your eyes and your third eye. It is the energy you feel emanating from Mother Earth, coming up through your feet, clearing all your chakras and opening your heart. When you anchor yourself, your considerable intelligence, which is not, by the way, just brain power. Of course, you can add the knowledge from your computer system that you carry in your brain. That's helpful. But the wisdom, the great knowledge that you carry comes with your DNA and with your experience as a human being. Your bones are designed to have the hollow inside where your immune system operates and generates the red and the white blood cells and more. It is a wonderful system, and it is finely tuned. Every part of your body carries intelligence, consciousness. Do you know that if you take cells from your heart and you put them in a small dish with nutrients that will allow the cells to continue to live, those heart cells will continue to beat with the rhythm of your heart. Every single cell is gifted with intelligence. It is true of your entire body. Your bones are intelligent. You have the saying, "I know it in my bones." Beloved ones, it's true. Your bones are intelligent. Your skin is intelligent. It receives all kinds of information. Electrical energy, temperature, vibrations. You pick up what you call vibes. The vibes resonate through your body. This is intelligence. This is knowing. It is the basis for wisdom. Other creatures do this as well. The fox raises his nose to the wind. He knows what's there. The hawk soars above the earth and looks down and knows the tiniest movement. All those abilities are yours, beloved ones, to various degrees, yes. But you have the most wonderful mechanisms, really. Your body itself is a miracle. Use it well. That, dear one, is a great part of what we call intelligence, human intelligence. And when you use that knowing, that sense of being a part of the wonderful natural environment that surrounds you, you gain the wisdom of the trees, the birds, the animals. Open your heart and allow yourself to be taught, to be elevated. You have been working hard, trying to raise your vibrations, trying to plan your life so that you will be ready when the time comes to create something wonderful together. That is a good thing. But also, allow yourselves pleasure of growing internally, of expanding, of absorbing new gifts. Do not allow yourself to be busy all day long, to be constantly working or constantly trying to do something. Give yourselves the time to absorb. Let Mother Earth help you. This is your healing chamber, and there is none better in the universe. Her resources are infinite. Everything you need is here. Everything you could want is here. You just didn't know where to look. So look around yourself with new eyes, with the new wisdom that is gradually, gently increasing within you. Attend to it, nurture it, expand into it, for you are truly becoming the great creator race that you were born to be. It is a wonderful time to be alive. We send our love. Today's message will not be a long one because I have already given the information that you need for today. It is a great piece of news, to learn that you are being accompanied by the greatest ship there is, because it is your own. It is the great spaceship Terra that was designed to nurture and care for you. There can be no greater healing chamber than that. It is our greatest joy that we have been able to follow this story, to watch you raise your vibration, to create this wonderful outcome. It is an outcome that is just the beginning, of course. But look what you have created. Mother Earth is healing. She has reached her power. She has taken on new energy to heal. You will feel them. It is a marvelous gift. from God to all of you. Welcome it, beloved ones, with open arms. Know that you have not yet tasted even a tenth of the power that is available to you, within and without. Join with me in this celebration. Join with those around you. Celebrate this solstice that is a new beginning. Pleasure, health, friendship, love, and comfort will be yours. Reach for it, beloved ones. Open your hearts. Open your minds. Leave behind all the old ideas, all the former pains and traumas. Turn your faces to the sun. Let it soak into you so that you become the beacon of light you were born to be. I send you my endless, endless love. I am your Sananda. Namaste all. Namaste.
Thank you, beloved Sananda, for your message. Thank you very much. Who knew we were walking on our light chamber the whole time? That's sort of fun to wake up and say, we don't need to be taken anywhere. We're actually on and in our own light chamber with our own beloved planet. How fun. Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Kathryn.
Yes. I've been feeling that today, you know. By last night, I was really kind of at the end of my energy after I drove here, and you know, we did all these meetings and right in a row, and I was feeling, oh wow, I hope I can recover by tomorrow. And I had enough hours of sleep apparently, and by the time I was awake this morning, I looked out at the sun and I just thought, oh my gosh, this is fabulous. I am just having the time of my life.
It's so bright recently. It's so bright. I walk outside and I almost have to shade my eyes for the brightness. It's just wow.
There are clouds in the sky, but even with that, it still is so bright. So I felt like, oh boy, there was a time when this would have done me in, when I felt so exhausted and my throat felt scratchy, and I thought, oh, I'll go to sleep and see what happens. And I asked Brotherhood to come and give me a treatment and help me out here. And by the time I woke up this morning, I felt great. So one more night, I'll invite them to come help me again and get all restored and charged up after this beautiful meeting. When I channel Sananda in the groups, especially in the healing groups, his energy comes through so powerfully. And there is so much emotion. I'm feeling joy and celebration and happiness. And then it shifts a little and it's sweet and kind. And then a big blast of love comes through again, and it brings tears to my eyes. It's so powerful. So by the end of the 2 hours, I have the tears just pouring down my face, and I'm exhausted from feeling all these intense emotions.
Oh yes.
For hour after hour, but it's so exhilarating. It's just remarkable. They're so powerful and so loving. And I was so aware today of how Sananda calibrates his message to each person. Each one was different. Sometimes it would be a big, like a bright blast of energy. And then other times it would be just a gentle sweetness that was so beautiful. And he would vary it with each person. And so the person sitting in front of me would just be so completely touched by it. It was just beautiful to see. So I hope that also came through in today's message, that there was a kind of brightness and joy and sunny feel in this message.
Well, his meditation was beautiful. I think we all have done something similar to that, all of us, going outside and sitting. But I love his image of connecting with our own things that make us feel love in our heart. It could be so different, and he talked about the different ways that each of us could look around in our surroundings and gather that feeling in our heart, which is so individual, and then make a package like a present, a sphere of this, and just send it right down into the core and wait for it to come up. And I've heard that before. He's done similar things, but this was just very sweetly put, and I could just feel the image of that and what that feels like, and how we have such a partner now that Terra is gaining full strength, flying through the ethers, and combined with our own ability that he's teaching, and so are you, on how we can heal ourselves. What a powerful partnership this is. There's nothing that can stand in that light when we combine forces. And it was so clear that this is our healing chamber, and to take advantage of that. And he said, don't underestimate this just because you've always walked on her skin. It was a good reminder that she has ascended. She is so much more powerful, and we can, as we are getting more powerful, our experience will be different. It'll be more powerful. That was a great thing to be reminded of.
Oh, thank you. That's a lovely synopsis. I love how you do that. Thank you, Meg.
Just the whole idea of sitting on her and walking on her. I mean, I already do that and talk with her, but to really see her in her new light is important for us to understand. To see her differently, just like each time we wake up and we come to work or we go out, everybody has the potential to be more light. After a one night's rest, they could be more, and to keep expecting and looking for the more in them. Oh, you're different. Oh, you're more twinkle. Oh, that's a beautiful sentence you just said, because that's what's happening. I mean, it's just every day I come to work and there is another level of light in the people I work with and in my patients, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just so fun to see. But he reminded me to do that for beloved Terra too, and that's good, to talk to her differently and to engage her differently. So thank you, Sananda. That was very helpful.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Sananda.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to go practice that, too. I'm going to go out and put my feet in the grass and soak it in.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, I would be doing a disjustice to Michael and Lonnie because it is 3:06, and you know what we have to do.
Oh.
After we're all charged up from beautiful Sananda, we need to do a love blast to our prosperity grid.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, I'll do the countdown. So rest your voice. All right, so let's do what Sananda says. Let's get every loving image in our heart mind ready. Children, smiles, beautiful sunshine, the grass under our feet, all the amazing ways that we think that prosperity that will sweep across this globe will just make dancing in the streets and music everywhere. Just hold that in your heart, what it will do for your life and all your friends and family, and get a big smile on your face. Gather up Terra's loving energy from her core and pull down Creator's energy from the galactic central sun. And on 3, we're just going to blast it. 3, 2, 1. Blast it out of your heart and just send it up to the grid and just see it sparkling like fireworks around the globe. Gemstones and emeralds and sapphires and rubies and everything wonderful. Food and magic and wonderful things. Oh, that was great. I got chills all over. Thank you, everyone. That was great. I can only imagine.
Great.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you, Meg. That was fun. Okay. On that note, let's keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put on the music, and we can all dance.
Wonderful. Well, we'll see everybody on Wednesday at 8 for our next gathering. And, Kathryn, wonderful rest of a great day with you and the gang up there. And we're sending you love and light for beautiful healing and look forward to hearing from you on Wednesday.
Okay. Bye-bye, Meg.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
There are people